Hey y'all. So this is actually recorded from before I had my surgery in October. I'm actually gonna do a full video about my surgery, um, what to expect, how to get it done through the VA, my recovery, the issues I had last time, all that stuff. I'm gonna do a whole video about it, but I wanted to just go ahead and upload this so that when I post my next video, which is going to be an update, it makes sense and you know what I'm talking about. So just for reference, that's what this video is. And I will be doing a couple more full ones about my whole surgery and the process and everything else. So stay tuned for that.
Sorry, I apologize in advance for my voice because it sounds awful, but I'm sick, obviously. Probably for my nephew because he had a cold last week when I was home visiting, and I didn't care because I was still snuggling his little face. So, whatever. Um, if you see me looking weird, it's because I look at the screen. I have to get used to looking at this dot instead because I usually look at myself. um, so yeah. But I wanted to make this because I actually got confirmation um, Monday that I'm getting my surgery done, my revision surgery for my boobs because I had my breast reduction last year and I had some issues with healing and stuff. So I have these nasty looking scars and some other stuff that has to get fixed, and so that is happening in 10 or 11 days because today is the 14th. I'm getting it done in 11 days. So I'm pretty excited about that because this was actually supposed to be done in May originally, but then it had to get moved because in May my doctor had to go out of town. And then I don't remember what happened in June. Maybe he wasn't available. They offered me July. I said no to July because my family was coming to visit and I didn't want to be recovering from surgery when they were here. So I said no to July. I said no to August because I was going to Texas. Because it's my mom's birthday and I usually go home for it. And then it was supposed to be September. Um, and I got moved because a more important case came up that took priority over mine. So my surgeon had to do that. And so they moved me to October. And then I was thinking if they're going to reschedule it again, I was just going to wait until after the holidays because I didn't want to be recovering from surgery during the holiday time. But they actually called me Monday and confirmed that it's going down. So that will be happening on at the end of the month. Well, 10 days, which is pretty cool. Because I wanted to get this fixed for a while. And it's not like it's anything that is, I don't want to say it's not life threatening, obviously, but what's the word I'm looking for? Mainly it's cosmetic. I just want these scars to get fixed. And I'll put in a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about because it just makes me self conscious. Obviously, it's not something that gets seen on a daily basis or a regular basis because it's not like I walk, it's not like it's my face or my hands where people see them every day. To see this, I would have to show it to you, and obviously, I don't just go around flashing my boobs at people. But I don't like how it looks, and so he's gonna cut that out and fix the dog ears, which I'll show you a picture of what that is too, because it's kind of hard to explain. But basically, it's just where there's a scar, but the scar has kind of an abrupt end to it. It's not smooth. It's kind of like a squared edge almost. Excuse me, sorry. So he's gonna fix that, and I'm probably, in all honesty, gonna ask him to make my boobs a little smaller. And I don't think I really told anybody that, so yeah, right. It's a video now, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get them smaller because that's what I originally wanted in the first place was little boobs. And I kind of got talked out of it by people, by family, by friends, even my doctor, honestly. not, I don't want to say talked out of it, like I let them convince me to do something I didn't want to do. It's just that I think that they were more concerned of, because I was coming from such a big size, they didn't want me to feel like I woke up and took away too much, or I was flat chested or freaking out because I made this decision and it wasn't really what I wanted, because my boobs were like a triple E. And then to go, I mean, I've always had kind of big boobs. I was, most of my adult life, I think I was like a double D. And then when I gained all this weight, a lot of it, that's where, I mean, and that's always been the case of where I gain weight is in my boobs. Gain weight and lose weight. So anytime I gained weight, they will always get bigger. When I lost weight, that's the first place it would go. So when I gained that extra weight, when I got sick, a lot of it went there. So I went from like a double D to a triple E, which is insane. And I think they probably just felt like if I was to go from that to, say, like a B cup, it would be too much of a shock for me. So that's why everybody was like, oh, maybe you don't want to go that small. And I kind of was like, oh, maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't go so small. And so I didn't. But I was right with my first mind and what I wanted, because now this is still too much to me. So I'll back up so you can see it. So what I wanted was all of my boob to fit in my hand. You probably can't tell because of this shirt, but if you look, so okay, so all this is my boob, and over here, I can't even grab all of it. But you see how I have extra spilling over? That's not what I want. I want all of it to fit in my hand and not have any extra. And because I never wanted boobs in the first place, that's the thing. Like, I was a super tomboy growing up, and I never wanted these. And so when I got them, I was upset. And then when they kept getting bigger, I was upset. I just wanted enough so if people saw me standing sideways, they'd be like, okay, that's a girl. And that's it. Enough so I'll have a little cleavage and clothes, but I didn't want a whole lot. And so I never wanted this in the first place. And sorry. I think that's why I was so okay with saying I wanted to be small, because I told him I wanted to go down to a B cup. I said, I think I said a large B or a small C. And I got talked out of it. And I think right now I'm a D, but I really don't know because I had to wear, I couldn't wear regular, like, underwire bras because of my scar. Oh, okay, so let me explain the scar. So basically, I had to get what's called, when you get a breast reduction, depending on your doctor and depending on how much they have to take out, you can get either what's called a lollipop scar, which is basically a scar. It goes around your nipple and straight down, so it looks like a lollipop with a stick. Or you can get what's called an anchor, and that one goes around your nipple, down, and then under your boob, so it looks like an anchor. And that's the one that I got because I had so much that had to get taken away. And I just forgot the point that I was going to make right now. Oh, why don't wear bras? Okay, yeah. So you can't wear a regular bra, an underwire bra, for like a year after your surgery because of that scar that goes under your boob. That's where underwire sits, and it irritates the scar, so you're not allowed to. So I haven't worn a regular bra since before my surgery, so I don't know what size I am. And also because I kind of didn't care because I've been wearing sports bras the whole time, and if I don't wear a sports bra, I don't wear anything. And like I said, I kind of didn't care, so I never got measured, so I don't know what size I actually am, but I think I'm probably a D cup, and that's too much. I don't want that much, so I'm gonna ask him to take some away while I'm in there, some more away, because last time he took a lot. He told me, I think that I got 2.5 pounds taken off each boob last time. So 2.5, 2.5. So that's 5 pounds of boob that got taken away my last surgery. And I'm still a D cup. So that tells you your girl had a lot going on up here. um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna ask for more. I mean, while he's in there, why not? Because I don't want to have to do this ever again. I'm not one of those people that wants to go under the knife multiple times. I'm not interested in that. And so, but while he's in there, I figure why not? So while he's cutting off the scar tissue and stuff, I'll probably ask if he can just. Well, I'm not gonna ask during. Obviously, I'll be passed out, but yeah, I'm probably gonna get some more taken away because I want to go down a little bit more, and then I'll be happy with that. Because then I can start back. So, what was I gonna say? Okay, then I can start working out again. Well, I mean, I can work out anyway, but I can have my body looking the way I want it to look finally. Because I've never liked my boobs, even when I was in shape before I got sick and stuff. I never liked them, and they were always in the way. And I've always been active. I've always been athletic. Like I said, I was a tomboy, and they were in the way, and I hated them all the time. And even when I was in shape, I hated them because I just felt like they were in the way and it was too much, and I didn't like people looking at them. I didn't like the attention that came with them. So once this gets done and I can get back in shape, I feel like I'll be super happy. And that's another thing. So, I got sick with whatever this mystery illness is for about 2.5 years ago. And from whatever that is, and all the medications they had me on, I mean, because I think I said before, I was on like 23 pills a day or something like that. And I ended up gaining 60 pounds in a couple months from whatever this illness is. And then at the beginning of this year, I just kind of made the decision because I was tired, honestly, and frustrated and upset because it was 2 years of doctor's appointments, 2 years of labs, 2 years of see this specialist. I'm sorry. And at the end of all that time, I still don't know what's wrong with me. Like, nobody still knows what is actually causing all these problems that I have. And so I just made the decision at the beginning of this year that I wasn't gonna try to keep figuring out what's wrong with me right now. I mean, maybe I'll pick it back up at some point, but just for my own sanity. Because you can only get told so many times, I don't know. We don't know what's causing this. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Try this drug. Try this drug. Or honestly, to get made to feel like you're making it up or whatever. It sucks. And so I decided that I just was going to take a break on trying to figure out what's wrong. And that I was going to focus on the stuff that I can actually do something about. And the two things I can do something about is my mental health. So I work on that. And my body. And losing weight. And so I started walking like at least 3 miles a day and drinking a lot more water. And I've always drank water, but I kind of slowed down, but I started back drinking more and accidentally fasting. And I feel like accidentally, but basically, so I was working. So I would wake up just in time to get ready and go to work and leave the house. I wouldn't eat breakfast. And then during the day, like during what's typically lunchtime, I was out working still. So I wouldn't eat because I would be on the job. And I'll explain what the job is in another video so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and I would be working, so I wouldn't eat then. And then I would come home. So by the time I would eat for the day, it would be like 6 o'clock and I would eat dinner. So I was doing accidental intermittent fasting basically. And that's how I've been able to lose weight. So I've lost 40 pounds so far as of last week. I've been able to lose 40 pounds on my own, just walking, drinking more water, and eating less, basically, accidentally. And so with this surgery, it's going to be awesome because that's like the one thing on my body that no matter what I did, I couldn't do anything to fix it. Like working out, yeah, I'll lose weight. Yeah, my boobs would get smaller, but I can only make them get so small. It's not like I could work myself out to go from a triple E to a B cup or a C cup. That's physically not possible. So that's why I'm so excited to get this surgery done. and I can finish losing weight and get back in shape. I mean, because even now, well, I mean, yeah, you can see, because this shirt used to be tight, and now it's like loose and baggy everywhere, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. And so, yeah, just having this surgery done is like the last thing. Um, and then I can get back in shape. I already have a trainer. I haven't started working out with him yet. I met him because I wanted to get all that part out the way so that when I was ready to start, I could just go. I didn't have to go through bothering searching, trying to find a person. I already have a person. He's lined up. We met. It was a great meeting. He's a good dude. So I'm excited to start that after the holidays, after my recovery is over, because I don't think I can do any exercise for 6 weeks. And then for a couple months after, I can't lift anything over 5 pounds. I can't put my arms over my head. I can't do anything strenuous that uses my chest muscles, obviously, or chest anything. Anything that's going to put stress on my chest, I can't do it. Even driving. Like last time, I didn't drive for like a month. My mom was here. She came, excuse me, and helped me out because I couldn't drive. And this time she's coming. Excuse me. I don't know if I will go without driving for a month this time. Maybe I'll act like a baby, like I can't drive and she can drive me around. But yeah, so I'm excited about the surgery just to move on from this and get myself back together. Not fully, because I still have, whatever this mystery illness and these health problems, I still have that going on. I still don't know what's causing it, but the stuff I can do something about, I'm going to continue to do something about. And it does make a difference. It's been making me feel better, not physically better, but for my mental health and emotional stability, I feel a lot better. Because I don't feel so helpless. I don't feel like I've totally lost control of my life, which is how I've been feeling for a minute. Because I didn't have any control of what was going on with me physically. I didn't have control of losing my job, or I had to leave my job because of this illness. I didn't have control of what was going on with my health. I wasn't getting any answers from anywhere, so it's just not a good feeling. So this feels good. It's like something I'm doing and I'm in charge of, which is cool. Yeah, so I think that's it. This ramble session is way longer than I thought it was going to be, but what's new? I just wanted to let you guys know that about my surgery, and I will try to document more of it this time. I think I did document some. I'll have to look and see what I recorded. I don't think I documented a lot of the lead up. I think I recorded some stuff after, like me getting my stitches out and some other stuff, but I wanted to make a video of the process, and specifically because I'm going through the VA, and I feel like I couldn't find anything before my surgery about the process, about what to do if you need it, about how to go about it through the VA system, what they do, what they require. I couldn't find any of that stuff, and so I would like to make or some videos of that stuff for other people, because I know I'm not the only veteran who wants or needs to get a breast reduction out there, and it's really not a lot of information. I don't know if people feel like it should be a secret, or I don't know what, but I'm going to try to make more videos. The only thing is, last time, because this is supposed to be an outpatient surgery, and what that means is you get the surgery done and you go home the same day. I don't know if it's like that with civilian doctors, but I know at the VA it's outpatient. But I ended up having to stay overnight because the anesthesia, I was really nauseous, and also my blood pressure was really, really low, so they wanted me to stay and monitor me until they could get it back up. And so if that happens, I don't know if I'll be lucid enough to record, because I was pretty out of it the last time. I feel like I was in a dream that whole time I was in the hospital. But I'll try to make a mental note to record more. And if I can't, maybe I'll just ask my mom to record some stuff even while I'm out, just so you guys can kind of see the whole thing from beginning to end. But I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. But I would like to make that video because I feel like there's not really any information. There's barely any of people's processes anyway. Even if because before my surgery, all I was looking up was YouTube videos, and I saw a lot of videos of people the lead up to what's in my bag, what I'm gonna pack, what I'm taking with me, and then after the fact of talking about their experience, how it went, what happened, but nothing kind of in the middle. And I want to make that in the middle video, mainly because I'm going through the VA. I feel like that's really important because, like I said, I know I'm not the only vet out there, and I live in San Diego, which is a huge military town, and I'm sure there's chicks who will benefit from this information. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's it because talking is making my throat hurt and itch even more, and I'm really trying not to cough, which is why I've been holding a lot of them in. And I also need to take my medicine because I want to go to sleep, and so yep. I don't have a cool like way to end my videos because I just started back doing this again. So I gotta think of one. But for now, I don't have one. So I'm just gonna say bye and end the video. So bye.